What is up, guys? It's Nick B here, and I'm talking to myself while doing these playbacks. I might as well record it. Let's get right into this. Alright, but now we have it set up here. I'm really curious to see how we approach this.
So that's pretty nice. And now,
because now we have a kind of a bottoming pattern.
And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take his head and move it all the way back. So it's like this.
But according to our strat is what I'm really trying to figure out.
You're going to want to fold out the arms so that you can... And then you're going to want to fold it down, but it can't go, so you're going to rotate it again.
So we did bounce out that low. We could go potentially for that sell. If we look at the pre-market, we can see that the thing that's on everybody's mind, I would feel like, is the fact that we're probably going to come back down to this low down here. There's a good chance people might be thinking about that. This is the 5-minute chart. We can see it correcting and maybe even correcting the entire thing. So now the question is, we have this low that people are trying to trade to. We have this spike that people are trying to correct. Now, according to our strategy, what can we do to help us do some psychoanalysis, I suppose? So if we were just taking a look at this, it would be overall trend down. We hit these lows, could be overall trend up, which means sell. It could also mean overall trend up to be an overall uptrend. So two things meaning sell. What would be the buy? Declare an overall downtrend, no level of support, two-legged correction, and psychoanalysis. Psychology is that people are trying to make their way back down, are trying to push the market back up, which also means sell. So buy would mean people are trying to see weakness in this and are trying to get the market here, which means we go against them. Also, the buy would be because of our strat saying we head off that low, so they're both even. It's also like a bottoming pattern here in the 1-minute chart. Could be an overall uptrend. People are trying to correct, but that's something people were always trying to correct already. So another psychology thing is that maybe people are always trying to correct it and people are still not convinced. All right, we tried correcting it so many times. We can't be like, all right, now this is it, because now I think everybody's gonna go for that sell, and which actually might push the market up. So I think overall trend is still down. We should go for a buy here. So let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. All right, we're in the trade, and we're out the trade. All right, so overall trend is up. We hit the low here. People are trying to correct it. That's the thing about psychology, you just don't know. But I guess if we simplify it to its most simple, like, you know, it's that. Also, we used to do this thing called staircase highs, which is high there, high there, high there, and it kind of matches up, and you have those highs. That would mean go for that. Oh wait, no, that would be buy. Actually, no, yeah, never mind the staircase highs. But overall trend looks like it's up, and people are just trying to correct it continuously, and that's the reason for the sell there. So actually, let's see if we can go for this buy. The reason I think it's an overall downtrend now is because we have that huge push, and now it's less of an overall uptrend since we bounced off it could still be an uptrend actually. We did have that trend, we bounced off of it, but the reason I think it's a downtrend is I think people might be trying to correct this still. Hold on. Could also be a swing high first entry. According to our strat, it should have been so it's overall uptrend still, which means we go for a sell. Indication of our overall trend change, so I guess sell it is. Yes. So we did push up here, but then we get a major push down, which might create the overall downtrend. It looks like if we bought here on the minute chart, it would have triggered already, which could have happened in real time on this guy. Interestingly enough. It looks like it's failing, so people might be trying to sell, but then again there could be stops here, might stop everybody out and then push down. let's see what happens. I think it's an overall downtrend, or it could still be an uptrend. Ah, it's an uptrend. We have a sell order here. That's 75. No. ¿Por qué? ¿Qué quieres? Leave that high up there. Let's go ahead and see if they're correct. Nice, good job. Alright, so overall trend is still up because we didn't break below this low yet, and there's still people are still riding onto that hope who are already in the trade and have their stops here, so that's the reason being. So even though after that major push down there's not many traders who exited, still riding onto the hope that we're going to keep pushing up because that low is pretty significant. Good reading there. Good freaking reading. Seems like some days just require a lot more psychology and psychoanalysis. Ooh, good trade. Alright, you gotta swing a little. First entry, second entry. Let's go ahead and draw this trend line real quick. It's a pretty nice looking one, I think. So it looks like overall trend could be down. We go for this buy here. Let's do a quick analysis on what we think the market's doing. So that's just our basis. Let's make sure it lines up with psychology. Looks like it's showing a little bit of weakness. People are hoping it's gonna keep pushing up, and I think that's the downside to this trade. I think there's a lot of people who might actually be buying because it doesn't really make much sense to go for a sell here. I'm more worried that a lot of people are gonna be buying here. So let's make sure we draw this trend line correctly. So it looks like it's drawn pretty dang correctly. Let's go and may not even get into this trade here. Alright, we're in this trade here. We could do some crazy minimization and just line it up right here to that last low. We'll wait for it to make a low. Oh no! Say hello. Twinkle. Look at Stella. Twinkle.
Mama.
Look, Stella. Hi, Stella. Cause I'm cute. I'm a baby cute. Baby cute. Mana tahu? Say papa. Oh, good trade. Even if it doesn't work out, that's a great push. I mean, come on, we could probably minimize a little bit more. Just up until there, at least. We could probably keep going for the scalp here. But we'll stick with this. Hopefully we can get this. Oh gosh. This is what I was worried about. Too many people hoping for the... Okay. Works out. Looks like we were hitting that level of resistance and people thought they were trapping people. Looks like that could have been the case. And yeah, good trade. Strat worked. Run away, say that. Yay! Go to thank you. Name's Stella. Turn cute, baby cute.
Well, I'm a bye.
Oh, gorgeous. Oh, stop. Yes, I do.
Bye.
Bye, mi amor. Say bye, papa. I love you, papa. Alright, was this a break? Was it tests? Sorry about the music in the background. I'm gonna go ahead and call these tests since it didn't necessarily close outside of it. Wait, we're in this trade. Oof, so it looks like it was a break. Alright, not too bad. It's 10:30 in the stay now, so I think we'll go ahead, maybe call it. We'll see if one more trade pops up. Guess we could take the swing off first entry, second entry. It looks like an overall trend could be down unless we have a double bottom here. Let's go ahead and see if we could just draw some sort of trend line here. Could be bouncing off those lows. So overall trend is up. We could possibly go for the sell here. It's kind of tight. Could also be enough support to declare an overall uptrend here. Let's see. Okay, huge push up now. Wait, hold on. Let's see. I fast forwarded a bit too fast. Let's see. If we were to draw this trend line like this, maybe on the highs, kind of see that, but it's just not matching up. So it looks like overall trend could be down unless we have some sort of massive support here confirmed, and it doesn't look like we do. So overall trend is just going to be down. We go for non-obvious buy. I may not even get into the trade here, but as long as we don't get into the trade, it's better, because we would be in the trade right now if we were in a sell. And let's see. Alright, we could probably do some crazy minimization here. Good minimization, I think. Even if we do get stopped out. Nice. That's the goal. Alright. That made me happy. Alright, peace out, guys.